Hi everybody, Ed McGinty, immigration attorney, and today I want to talk to you about how to protect yourself during an ICE raid, okay? So let's get started. First, let me say that this video is geared towards a very specific set of people, all right? If you're undocumented, if you're deportable, which means that if you were put into deportation proceedings, there's something wrong with your paperwork to where you would be deportable. Okay? Or you have a green card or some other visa and you have some criminal conviction, some prior criminal conviction. All right? And ICE shows up and they don't have a piece of paper with your picture and your name on it. All right? So if you're in that situation, you're caught up in the middle of an ICE raid, what do you do then? First, don't run. Don't hide. They got the place surrounded. You're not getting away, number one. Number two, you just gave ICE probable cause to arrest you. All right? They're going to assume that you must be illegal because you're running. All right? So you don't want to do that. So why else am I telling you that you shouldn't run or hide? Because you have rights. Okay? Let me explain something to you. It doesn't matter if you're illegal or not. If a human being steps foot in this country, they have rights. There's 3 rights I want to talk to you about that are going to help you out. Number 1, you have a right to remain silent. Number 2, you have a right to a lawyer. That's actually in the U.S. Constitution. You have a right to a lawyer. Number 3, that ICE agent is not allowed to search you or seize you without probable cause of criminal activity. Your immigration status is not criminal activity, okay? So, based on those 3 rights, this is exactly what I want you to do, and I want you to do precisely this. There is only 2 things you ever say to an ICE agent, all right? Am I free to go? And lawyer. All right, so ICE agent walks up to you and he says, what's your name? Show me your documents. I want to see some identification. The only thing you say is, am I free to go? When you say that, that ICE agent is legally obligated to say yes or no. If he says yes, walk away. You got no business hanging out at an ICE raid, right? I don't care where you are, walk away. So, let's say that the ICE officer says, no, you're not free to go. Then there's only one word you say, lawyer. Why do you say that? Because once you say lawyer, that ICE agent is no longer allowed to ask you any more questions until you speak to your lawyer, okay? Which means he can't ask you your name, he can't search you, he can't ask you for your documents, nothing, until you speak to a lawyer, okay? So let's say you've done that and he takes you in anyway, right? They still can't do anything until you talk to your lawyer. So they also have to allow you to have a phone call. So call your lawyer, and if you don't have a lawyer's phone number in your cell phone, get one, all right? Because you're in a very dangerous position with the people that I've just described. Put an immigration attorney's phone number in your cell phone. If you don't have a lawyer, call your family and tell them to get a lawyer, all right? So if he arrested you and you didn't tell him your name, you didn't show him your documents, and you didn't consent to any searches, which never consent to any searches. Don't let him search you. Don't let him search your car. Don't let him search your home. Don't let him search your locker at work. Nothing. Because he's not allowed to do it. If you don't consent, he's not allowed to do it. All right. So, if your lawyer shows up and you've done those things and you haven't told them your name and all that kind of stuff, you may be allowed to be released from jail without having to show them what your documents are, without having to tell them who you are. Because that seizure, that arrest, was not legal. Okay, let's say you say lawyer, but you can't afford a lawyer anyway. You can get a free lawyer. If you go to my website and you go to the Other Services tab, I have a link where you can find a free attorney in your area. Crazy, I know. I'd rather you hired me, but you know what? I care about you. And if you're in that situation where you've been detained by ICE and you didn't do anything wrong and you didn't give them any information, I want you to have a lawyer. So you'll be able to find a lawyer that way. So if you do those things, if the only thing you, just remember, 3 things: don't run and hide, am I free to go, and a lawyer, you're going to be just fine. All right? So I hope that's helpful for you, and have a good day. Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed my video. I hope it was helpful, and I just wanted to let you know that if you're on my YouTube channel, all my contact information is right below, and that I am located, I have offices in New Jersey and New York City. So if you're from that area, come on down. I'd love to have a consultation with you, a free consultation. And also, I just wanted to let you know that immigration law is federal, which means I can practice in all 50 states. So if you'd like to have a free consultation, we can do it over the phone. We can have a Skype conference, a video conference of some sort. I can also refer you to a local attorney in your area. I have deals worked out with attorneys in most states, so feel free to take advantage of that. Also, if you wanted to hire me in, say, California, you're from California, you can hire me. I could do everything but the court appearance. I have deals worked out with those same local attorneys, and they could handle all of the court appearances or interviews. So I hope to hear from you soon, and have a nice day.